So, what's with this week? Are all the chapters moving back to being released on Wednesday, or is it just this week? Because this is really fucking up my schedule. Anyway, Toriko, chapter 363. Yo, there's not a lot of content in this chapter, but it makes too much progress actually in the Don Slime v Neo fight. Now I knew it was going to be pretty much one-sided with Neo winning. I didn't think it would be this much though. Neo is literally eating the blows. Literally, he is just absorbing the energy from the meteors, from the literal shower of meteors that goddamn Don Slime is pulling right now, like he's fucking Sage of the Sixth Path Madara, which was kind of weird, by the way. Like before the meteors start raining down, his body becomes like the meteors. Like they look like small planetoids for a moment. That was weird. Is that how his ability works? Is he like creating the meteors and then teleporting them up there, or is he launching them up there? Like it's weird. It's just weird looking. But this is Toriko, so I kind of have to accept it. He even hits him with appetite energy, which causes a really big explosion. But it's just nothing to Neo. It's nothing to him at all, and he's just like, feed me, Shima. Yo, it's ridiculous. Don Slime is getting eaten. His head gets eaten, and then he has to regrow a head. Then his arms are getting eaten, and he tried to fake us out for a moment. He's like, this feeling like an endless, bottomless pit. I realize I'm dying. He's like, as if, bitch, I ain't going out like this, motherfucker. Yo, he's about to pull a Majin Vegeta versus Boo. You remember that scene where Vegeta just pulls out his soul, just gives off too much energy and it causes him to die? He's about to pull that. And in all honesty, really? Like, this fight has been 2 chapters at most. And it's just done? Like, you're just gonna suicide? Really? The fuck? I mean, I understand his body isn't up to snuff. It's not Ichiru's body, and Ichiru's body is pretty much the pinnacle of what Don Slime could ask for. He hasn't had the other full course items to give him more energy, and there's just nothing he can really do. It's either run away for now and hopefully have a second chance at Neo, or try and take out Neo with a bomb. And in all honesty, a bomb that could take out Neo is gonna have to be planetary in size. And since Toriko's planet is about the size of Uranus, they're going to have to either it's not possible. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. And even if it did work, Neo is just gonna revive itself anyway. You're gonna have to seal him, and someone save Don Slime, please, because I kind of want to see him fight again. I want to see him and Ichiru. I want to see something good happen out of this. I do not want to see Neo just prove his superiority by not doing anything but just calmly eating his victims. Oh, and by the way, that one panel where Don Slime is remembering what it was like to fight Neo in the past, that Neo still looked like Neo back when it first arrived. Like when it first got free of the Nitro. So that was pretty much Neo at like base level weakness. Also, why the fuck does Don Slime look like that? Like he looks like fucking Cthulhu. He has like fucking tentacles and shit. The fuck? Yo, he must have been crazy as fuck back then. Fucking Cthulhu. That's what he is, yo. But anyway, that's all I have to talk about. I'm honestly waiting for Toriko and the gang to get back up to this. For them to... Okay, if they're going to rush Don Slime v Neo, I feel as if they're going to rush Jiro versus the Blue Nitro, which is probably going to rush Starjun getting whatever for the full course, and then we're going to rush God, and then we're going to rush... We're just rushing too much at once. And I feel like Toriko... if by the time Toriko ends and everything's said and done, all the content's out there, we are going to be rushed to the point that I'm not gonna like the ending of the series, and I don't want that to happen because I really, really enjoy Toriko. I like this series. It's honestly in my top 5 of anime and manga ever. Well, of manga ever. The anime sucks, but it's really good, and I don't want it to end like how Hitman Reborn did with a shitty ending, and it's just rushed. So can we please just like Mitsutoshi, please give us as much content. Make the chapters longer if you have to. Make them like 20 pages. They're only 18, 16 sometimes, so just make them a little bit longer. Maybe for the final chapter of Toriko, go all out. Take a 2-week long hiatus for the final chapter and make that chapter like 100 pages. I don't care. Just don't give us bullshit for an ending. I don't want to have the final boss be underwhelming because of rushing. Okay, let's not have a Kaguya where it's only 11 chapters and it's just boring throughout it. And in all honesty, it could have been like 2. Let's just not do that, and let's just have a moment for love of God. Let's just have a good run.